Hey out there, Full Metal here, and this video is going to be a little different. Oh, by the way, I hope everyone's happy we're back to Vagante. Um, while I was recording this episode, my audio malfunctioned and my mic didn't pick up any of my dialogue, any of it all. So this will be a little strange for me, so I'm sure it'll come across as awkward in what I have to say, but hopefully it's not all that boring. But so started up like normal. I cut out a small section, had a few problems remembering the controls due to the recent Hotline Miami binge we had. Um, but other than that, I hope people enjoyed it. I do enjoy playing that game, and I enjoy playing Vagante as well. But I was just having such a hard time, and it wasn't just Vagante, it was Ziggurat. I love that game. I deleted my old file so that I could unlock everything for you guys, and that one just, oh, that can get the better of me sometimes, but it wasn't all that bad. So, in this particular recording, though, it didn't start off so well as you like right there, perfect example. I forgot how to climb. But overall, I mean, I'm glad to be back on Vagante. Glad to be back on what is hopefully going to be a regular, continuous series. I mean, this game, it's difficult, it's challenging, and I like it. I like games that are like that. So we will see exactly how long I can keep it going. I mean, yeah, right here, I'm trying to remember how to do buttons. Yeah. This would be far more entertaining if I had the audio file, but mistakes were made. My microphone goofed up, the audio didn't come through, and you're left with just the sultry sounds of my strange voice. Um, yeah, back on the game, those robes that I just picked up are actually a major increase. They just grant spike protection overall rather than just the 1+2. But anyway, this is also a good opportunity since I'm not strictly stuck to game commentary to talk to you guys a bit. For those that have been subscribing, and to all of you, thank you. I appreciate it. Um, and again, if there's any games you guys would like to see, any at all, please tell me. I will try and accommodate. I got a lot in my library, so if you guys want to see a different type of game, less dungeon crawler, maybe you want to see some first person shooter stuff. You want to see me do I would prefer not to do rage games. Rage quit games are just annoying and frustrating. And I'm sure that's the point, but what's the point when you can't see my face? So, to, that was stupid. That wasn't that far of a drop, but thankfully I had spike protection, otherwise I would have been dead. Um, Anyway, one thing I'll say this right now: if I get enough subscribers, I will spend the money. I will actually go get a face cam so you guys can see my ugly mug and all of the wonderful facial expressions that come along with it. Though I'm not sure how well it would record. I mean, the lighting in my room is a bit awkward, so we would have to see how that goes. I might have to get a light just for recording. I can shine it on my smiling bearded face. But other than that, we can see how it goes. So I do intend to do another recording after this one that failed with the audio fail. So we will see. Right now, I'm just watching it on playback. So you're probably going to see, you'll see as the video comes to an end. Um, but I will try I'm still learning the editing. Trying my best. Trying to make good quality videos for you guys to be entertained by. So we'll see what happens. I'll try and get it to play out as best I can. But for some reason, I couldn't remember right away how to activate the shrines, although I wasn't going to use it on that one. I've slowly been learning what all the different shrines do. That one in particular that we just went past, that's called the Bloody, as you've probably seen the name pop up before. And he takes half your life. And you can do that all the way down to 1 hit point in exchange for stuff. Yeah, that armor's bad. I know it looks good. I mean, that's a lot of bonuses. Only 1 minus 2, but death becomes easier. Yeah, look at my hit points. I have 1 hit point. That's it. That's bad armor. That's very bad armor. And I didn't catch it right away. As you can see here, I just had the realization I only had 1 hit point. So I immediately swapped back to the spike protection armor. I don't like that. I've been noticing that more and more. I'm finding jump spots like that you can't get to. And I don't remember if there was an enemy near there or anything, but who knows? Maybe there was. But part of the reason I still wanted to upload this, even without the audio, and I wanted to attempt to do this playback audio with you guys, was that I actually had a really good run. Not this run, but the one right after it goes fantastic. And I'm talking about it ranks up there with like my first runs back when I first started playing this. And when you see who exactly, oh, excuse me, when you see who exactly I did the run as, I think you'll be shocked because it went stupendous and I couldn't be happier about it. So, oh, this is a boring part. Maybe I'll make an attempt in the future if you guys want me to. I'll try and cut out the boring parts. I can make an attempt to at least like this. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see me jumping in place with a sword, trying to move stackable blocks so that I can get to a chest. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys want to see every little bit of this. If that's the case, then maybe I'll have to find some other games to play. I know I have, like I've said before, I never got the spell to work because I was hitting the wrong button. But the thing I wanted to check was when I first started, if you go back and watch the first Vagante videos, the mage started off with magic missile. And as the episodes have gone on, all of a sudden his spell changed. It turned into a different spell. And I didn't notice it until that's the light. The light gives you health for gold, I think. And I must not have had enough gold or I hadn't remembered how to activate that button. Sorry for breaking off. Sidetracked a little. I do that sometimes. Stupid thief. Um, but some of the games I could play, I've got. I'm a big fan of like, oh, that stupid mimic. I was so mad when that happened, and then I was so happy when it killed itself. Um, I'm getting really bad sidetrack going on, but that happens sometimes. You'll get used to it. You've probably heard me do it while I've been playing. So, excuse me again. God, it's late right now when I'm doing this recording, and I'm getting a little sleepy, a little drowsy. So, hopefully, I don't fall asleep on you guys. That would be totally embarrassing. Just to have the audio cut out. I'd have to re-record all the audio again. But anyway, some of the games that I was pondering putting up here, if you're fans of it, I've got a number of like city builder strategy types, like Sid Meier's Civilization and similar games to that nature. So if that's a game that maybe some of you might be interested in, let me know because I will definitely put one of those up. There's one in particular. I did he? No, those were slime balls. Um, there are games in particular that's a city builder that I'm a huge fan of, and I plan on putting yeah, I died there because of the worm. I definitely intend to put a series of it up. Yeah, the mage. This is when the mage run starts. This is the run that goes fantastic, guys. I couldn't believe how well I did. But it's a city builder type, and I know with a lot of those city builders, the they're usually pretty active and fulfilled as in for what's going on screen. It's not like if I was going to play Total War, which I might try and do a Total War series. I love strategy war games like that, and Total War is very good. Attila came out not too long ago, and that one I've been having fun playing that. That's a really good game. Um, but there's long end turn sections, and it can get kind of boring at times. So we'll see what happens. Um, the reason I originally wanted to try the mage out though after that last run was the flame column spell. Um, I didn't remember him having that when I first started playing. I remember him having magic missile. So when I picked up the lightning bolt, I wanted to see if it changed what spell he had. And thinking back on it now, that makes no sense whatsoever. Why would actions I take as other characters change other characters. So I I realize how silly of a thought that is now in retrospect. But yeah, this run though goes fantastic. I couldn't believe my luck. It was just I like I said, I'm gonna play an episode right after I'm done re-recording this audio, and I'm gonna push on with this run, so you'll see just how well it goes. Um, Stupid goblin. I can't. Yeah, it does go slower when they're pushing against it. Splash. Um, but we'll see what games come in the future. I mean, if you guys want to see me play like Civilization, if you want to see me play Sid's, I would be willing to play Sims if you guys were interested. I've got Steam, I've got Origin, now I've got BattleNet. I actually got in on the beta for Heroes of the Storm, so if any of you out there are MOBA fans, I'd be willing to play some MOBAs. I got a couple different ones that I could bring up. I mean, there's Infinite Crisis, which I'm a big fan of that one. I'm not the best at it, but I like it. There's Strife, which I like to call Strife Dota friendly. It's, or I should say, friend or user friendly Dota. If any of you are unfamiliar, Dota can be a bit of a harsh game when you're playing with experienced players. Um, Strife, on the other hand, is super user friendly. It just goes pretty smoothly, and it's just a lot simpler than a lot. Like most MOBAs are very competitive. And there's nothing wrong with competition. I myself, I'm not a very competitive person. I've never been a very competitive person. I'm kind of a laid back guy. Got got just my own way of doing things, go with the flow kinda. But it's everyone's different. Some people like that competitive stuff, but Strife is very much not competitive. So, another thing I'd like to hear feedback on is if you guys would like to see me play games with other people. I've got a few friends that I know would be willing to play some games with me, and if that's the case, let me know. I mean, I can get some multi commentary going on. I can get a Skype call going on, and we can get some of my friends' audio in on this if it works. Um, yeah, I almost died in this fight. I know I said this run goes well, and it doesn't look like it's going very well right now, but it's going much better than it goes much better, I should say. Um, and yeah, so I one thing I'm considering doing is I might it, I want to hear feedback on this one. So if any of you are any fans out there are willing to respond and are watching my older videos, um, if you guys would like to see me play a game like with no commentary, I'm sure I can find some. Um, I mean, I'm not sure how entertaining that would be. I know I can be kind of annoying. I mean, my voice sounds a lot different on audio than it does in person, I've been told. Um, but yes, that weapon is part of the reason this run becomes amazing. Um, and you will see why when I start using it effectively. It is a really, really good weapon, and I think that thing could carry us for quite some time. So you'll see how this goes. That was floor 1. Now, see, we exited that floor with 7 life. That's it. And I was lucky enough to come across a regen potion, which is really going to save my butt. Um, and I started trying to figure out everything else out. Excuse me, stuttered there a bit. Um, Tried to figure out what the scrolls were, then I thought against it. Excuse me again, God. Maybe next time I should try doing my recordings earlier in the day. It'd probably work a lot better. Um, but anyway, so yeah, I've got 37 life at the moment with Padfoot, as I've lovingly named him. We still need to come up with names for our rogue and our fighter friend. Um, right here, I end up buying the Scroll of Magic Mapping. I did that because I like that scroll and I'd like to know which one it is, not to mention on any floor it's useful. And if you watch in the upper left corner, this map is huge. And it develops. I thought it was one of the coolest things when I saw it do that because it just like bleh, it's like word vomit almost. Um, but yeah, every hit gives us life back, And with such a low life count, it's not hard to keep full life. Like right now, we don't even need the fairy, but I'm gonna save her anyway. Um, yeah, I one shot most of the little inky dinkies, even as the mage, which that's a challenge. You've seen me fight with the wand before, and it doesn't go the smoothest. But this weapon, man, this thing is carrying me, and I honestly think it could carry me all the way to the top, provided I don't screw up in the next video. But after all, I am full metal, and it wouldn't be a full metal fail if it wasn't full metal. Almost died there because I'm stupid, and because I never should have messed with that. This was a lucky pickup. That's this spell. If we hadn't found that, we would have been screwed. And in retrospect, again, seeing it here on camera, watching as opposed to playing while watching, um, yeah, fire doesn't work on the. God, I gotta stop yawning. Maybe I'll call it a night and I'll record the next episode after or tomorrow when I'm awake and not yawning and making boring commentary. Then again, who knows? Maybe you guys prefer this. Let me know in the comments. If you prefer me doing this after action commentary, yeah, I'll go with after action. Yeah, that'll work. If you prefer after action commentary, let me know. And maybe I'll do a couple videos in the future like this. I'll play so I can kind of reflect on. Yeah, I almost died there again. If you if you didn't notice, I think I actually hit the block with the bludgeon, which saved my butt. Um, yeah, I've there was a lot of things I did in this where I just felt like I was really close to death, and it was my own doing. Mostly with falling boulders because oh yeah, cursed gloves. That screwed me. Um, I got lucky, had an uncurse, and sadly it was the last spell I had or scroll I had. So that's the sprite spell. Right there, almost died again by 2 blocks, and that was a mimic. So the sprite saved my butt there. But this is where it got a little hairy. But we actually wreck the dragon. And I say we because I feel like you guys are playing along with me. At least that's how I feel when I watch my favorite YouTubers. Um, yeah, we are trouncing this dragon. This is going so much better than I could have anticipated. The magic shielding coming in there. Yeah, we just crushed it, and in grand total lost 3 hit points. I'll let you be the judge. Is that good or is that not good? Um, right there, I just hit the bludgeoning block, or I hit the block again with the bludgeon, and it seemed to move out of the way. So that's twice I should have died. I don't know if I just got lucky or it was just off pixel wise, but yeah, I got real freaking lucky with a lot of the things that happened in this run, and I couldn't be happier. It went swimmingly, it went stupendously. It was a good run, and I intend to keep going with it because who knows the next time I could get a run this good, you know what I mean? You've seen me play. I don't have good luck. I have bad luck. I was trying to remember how to drop items at this point because the armorer, you give him weapons and armor and items, and after enough, he gives you something back, and it's usually always a good item. Um, and I actually make a comment back to when I first started playing, I could not keep myself from dropping things. So I was trying to remember how to drop stuff here and failed miserably, got frustrated, gave up, and pressed on because that's how I do. So we'll figure that out in another video. Um, but moving right along, picked up my fairy friend, which I don't even need because I got full health, which awesome. Um, grabbed her again, started making my way back this way. Boss treasure, got to get that. Got to get me to boss treasure. I don't remember what I get out of here. We'll find out together. I just played this only a few minutes ago, but you, my short-term memory is garbage. I used to have I have really good long-term memory, but my short-term memory is just total garbage. Um, I didn't know that the sprites could kill them while they were still on the ground, so I was happy to figure that out. Oh yeah, boots. I got good boots. Those are really good boots. And then I think I just made my way out. Because shortly, yeah, this is where the video kind of comes to a wrap up. Um, I'll wait till I'm at the end point and just kind of cut out the where I did the video. So anyway, coming up to that point, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, games you want me to see play in the future, list them below, and I'll see what I can do. I don't want to run too many series at once, but as I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. And until next time, folks, game on.